Jordan, have you thought about what Friday afternoon is going to mean for you, senior day, and just your last time, coming through here, but one of your last, college football games?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's been a long time coming. The end of my college career, and it's been great. Spending my first 2 years at Louisville, and now, being my third year here at Ole Miss. It's been everything that I hoped it would be growing up, and everything that I made every opportunity that I that's came my way. So it's going to mean a lot to me. Walking out in front of our fans for the last time, in the vault. So it's probably going to be pretty emotional for me.
I guess how's kind of going off what Jake asked about how the emotions, but how's fatherhood going? We haven't checked in a while.
It's going good. A little tired today. I was up all night last night pretty much, and then had to wake up about 6:30 and been up since. So, but it's been great. It's crazy just looking at something that you created. It's awesome. Everything that I'd hoped it'd be.
And then I sort of asked JJ, like, people throw it out on social media or whatever, throw out their records in the Egg Bowl. Records don't matter, all that. But on the football field, as a football player, is that something you feel? Is that even possible to just throw out the records mentally? Do you buy into that?
Yeah, I try, I try to tell people, especially because we have a lot of transfers, on the team that have never played in the Egg Bowl. And, I try to tell them, like, hey, like, this isn't a game to where, like, you can look at their record, like you said, and I don't know what the record is, but it doesn't matter. I think their record, wasn't the best last year. And then you look at our record last year and you compare the two teams, and I think if you look at it on paper, you're like, man, this should be probably a blowout win. But it wasn't. I think it was, 17-10. And that's just the kind of game that it is, to where you have to throw out records, and you can feel it. You can feel it in warm-ups. You can feel it, after the first drive. Like, man, these guys are here to play, and we're ready to play too. So it's just one of those games to where it comes down to who wants it and who has more heart.
Did you have like a welcome to the Egg Bowl moment, and like, did you know that it was going to be that intense when you got here?
I didn't know it was going to be that intense when I first got here, and it was kind of like after the first drive, like I said, is like, these guys, they're talking, we're talking, because I'm not one of the guys who like really likes to talk, while I play, but during that game, I did the first one I played here 2 years ago. It was pretty intense.
Does it help any that's the game this week, the Egg Bowl, Mississippi State, to kind of help refocus after everything that happened Saturday?
I think so. We had Tom Luke, who came up here Sunday and gave us a great talk about what the Egg Bowl means to him, and what it means to not only to our fans but the state of Mississippi on both sides. So I think a lot of the guys are focused in after he kind of had that talk, and then Joe Judge got up today and spoke a little bit about it, from the other side of it, him being a Mississippi State alum. So, I think the guys really know what this game is about and are really focused and locked in.
Just after that devastating loss, do you feel like this team's in a good place mentally for this sort of a game?
I think so. I think we all understand we've all been playing football for a really, really long time. And, that's just sometimes that's how the game of football goes, man. You win some, you lose some. You lose some that you're not supposed to lose, and you win some that you're not supposed to win. So, I think with it being a short week, I think the guys are really, really, really locked in on and I think, like you said, the Egg Bowl's like just the magnitude of the game and, the rivalry and, having guys, from Mississippi that have grew up, wanting to play in this game, and then also it being senior night as well. So, and wanting to send the seniors, including myself, off in a positive manner.
Just 11 games through your final season. What's kind of the overall self-assessment of your season this year?
Yeah, I think I had a really a pretty solid season. Battled some injuries throughout the season, and I think just looking back on it, man, I think. Just being able to play with a great group of guys like we have on the team, man, it's been something special. It's been one of the best teams that I've been a part of, not only just from a talent perspective, but from, a brotherhood perspective as well, man. Just everybody, really everybody loving everybody on this team, and that's how it kind of is. Everybody has a bond with each other.
Lane said not to rule out Ulysses Bentley having a big game on Friday, potentially. Just what does he bring to the table when he's on the field?
Yeah, Dude's a heck of a player, man. I love Dude. My hat's off to him and, the stuff that he's had to deal with throughout the season, man. And, I think he's a heck of a player, and obviously him being the kind of player he is, he adds explosiveness to our offense. So having him out there, on Friday whenever he gets his number called is going to be awesome, and I'm just happy for him, when his opportunity does come. Thank you.